Everywhere on the internet right now seems to be countless posts telling you, the next new thing that can actually protect you against COVID-19. But just a little tip, unless the information is coming from a verified, legitimate, and trustworthy source, don't trust it. Absolutely not. There is so much misinformation right now being spread, and some of it is causing a lot more harm than good. Luckily, a lot of people have jumped into action to share the truth about a lot of these myths, and actually Facebook has taken action themselves. A lot of these false information are actually being claimed, and they're telling you that there's misinformation in whatever post. Even jokes and memes on Facebook are getting claimed. Well, how's it going, you guys? I'm your host for this one. I know you can't see me, but I'm your host, Landon Dalitzing, and welcome back to another Most Amazing Top 10 video. So before we get into it, let me know in the comment section below, what is the craziest COVID-19 theory that you've heard? I'm really interested to see what you guys are reading on the internet or what people are actually telling you. There are some pretty wild ones out there, and I'm pretty excited to read your comments on this. And also make sure you guys subscribe and ring the notification bell. That way, as soon as we make a video, you guys will be notified right away. And don't forget to head over to my Instagram at Landon Productions. We're giving away $5,000 to help you through this rough time. I know a lot of you guys aren't working because of this, so we're giving away a total of $5,000 during the springtime. And if you guys go quickly, you guys might make it to the first $500 giveaway. All right, good luck to you guys, and let's get right into this. This is the top 10 scary coronavirus myths that have been debunked. Starting us off, number 10, swallowing bleach will kill the virus. Is this real life right now? How dumb is this? I really wish I didn't have to be the one to tell you guys this, but this one is actually fake. I highly advise you guys to not swallow bleach. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, and there's just a lot of gullible people out there. I know a lot of people might think, well, bleach, it's a cleaning device, it's a cleaning tool, and if I swallow it and the virus is inside of me, it might actually kill the virus. Guys, there's actually no cure for the virus right now, and the cure for the virus isn't as simple as just drinking bleach. Bleach is very dangerous for you, and it can actually kill you. And who knows, maybe, yeah, your insides would be cleaned out, but it's very dangerous. I highly don't recommend it. It's the stupidest thing going around right now. All right, next up, number 9, drinking water will make your stomach acid dissolve the virus. I'm not even sure how this is possible, like just drinking water. I'm pretty sure that this is one of the first myths that spread around about the virus. A viral Facebook post and then WhatsApp message claimed that drinking water every 15 minutes will wash any trace of the virus down your throat and into your stomach, where your stomach acid will dissolve and kill it. And I've actually seen a lot of friends sharing this post. A lot of people are like, oh my god, is this real? They're actually questioning it as if like there's a chance of it being real. It doesn't really take much thought to realize that this is entirely false. I'm not even sure how you would make this make sense. While it is always a good idea to stay hydrated though, especially when you're sick, there's actually no evidence of this being an effective cure or a preventative measure against the virus. So yeah, go ahead guys, drink as much water as you want. It won't do any harm, but it won't help you if you have the virus, unfortunately. And at number 8 is that it only affects the old people with weakened immune systems. This was also going around. A lot of people believe this. This is why you see these pictures of like spring breakers on the beach and it's all kids, because they just don't care. They don't think it's going to affect them. Well, this was actually the belief when the virus first started making headlines around the world, but it has proven more than once that it's not true. Yes, it does affect the elderly and also the immunocompromised people more severely, but that doesn't mean that young or healthy people are out of the woods. Children as young as 14 have passed away as a result of the virus, and I'm pretty sure up here in Canada there was like a 1-year-old that got it, and they passed away. And thousands of young people around the world have actually tested positive for the virus, many of whom experience significant symptoms. So no, this isn't an age thing. The virus doesn't actually know your age. The virus will spread through human to human regardless of your age. Coming at number 7 is being in a hot environment will actually keep you safe from the virus. This is one that's going around pretty recently because, well, North America, up here in Canada, we're starting to come into like the spring season. Well, we're in the spring season now. Summer's coming up, the weather's getting warmer, and a lot of people just want to get out of this like lockdown that we're in. We want to go out and we want to enjoy, because there was actual things that they were saying that the virus may not be able to live in hot weather and hot climate. So a lot of people are actually excited for the summer and for it to get warm so they can go outside. But considering the fact that the virus has reached almost in every single country in varying degrees, or Fahrenheit, depends on what you guys use, it's safe to say that this myth is just a myth. Sure, it may have a preference for cooler cooler climates, I mean, it might travel a little bit slower, but it doesn't eliminate it. But it definitely doesn't mean that people who live in LA or in countries on the equator are safe, because look, there are cases in LA. If this myth was true, why are people in LA affected by this? Why do people have the virus in LA? Experts are heavily warning against keeping too much hope that spread will slow down that the warmer weather hits, as there's a good chance that this won't be the case. Number 6, we have wearing a face mask will actually protect you. Well, technically the N95 masks, I'm learning so much about masks right now. Well, they do help protect against airborne infectants, but there is a worldwide shortage of them, and healthcare workers need them as much as we do. I mean, do we really need a mask if we can just stay home? These healthcare workers are going to hospitals, they're going to patients' houses to help them. They actually need the mask. A lot of these people are putting their own lives on the line for you guys to stay home. So we don't need to be hoarding or buying masks if it's even available in stores if we just stay home. The other masks that people are using, you know, like the blue cloth ones, and I'm seeing a lot of these ones on like Facebook. It's like custom made masks. I'm not sure if those will work. These will not protect you because they're loose fitting, so the virus will still enter your nose and mouth. A lot of experts actually suggest against wearing them because the mask encourages people to touch their faces more frequently. Maybe it encourages them to go outside. People who already have respiratory illnesses, though, can wear the mask to help them prevent the spread of the illness. Taking the middle slot on this list, and number 5, we're talking about the myth that garlic water will treat the virus. I mean, who came up with a cure? Do we have a cure for the virus already? There's been like hundreds of millions, if not billions, spent, but yet we found out that garlic water will treat the virus? Yeah, I don't think so. This myth states that boiling 8 cloves of garlic in 7 cups of water, so just make sure it's 7 cups, you know, 6 would be too little, then eating the garlic and drinking the water will cure you if you're infected with the virus. Yes, garlic is antimicrobial, but there is absolutely no evidence that doing this frankly revolting routine will cure your symptoms. I mean, I wish it was as easy as garlic water. How much garlic do we have in the world? Unlimited supply. How amazing would that be if that was a simple solution? Yes, garlic is antimicrobial. Well, you know what? It will, however, keep away vampires. That's a good thing, but it just won't keep away the corona. Next up, number 4, putting onions around your house will ward off the virus. Apparently, putting onions in every room of your house, it will absorb all of the illness from the air and sort of cleanse it. In all reality, all this does, it makes your house smell like onions. I mean, maybe this is a good thing. Maybe you guys should do it because it will keep away family and friends, because we should be social distancing. And yes, this means playtime with your friends or if they have kids, and this isn't a social gathering with your parents, unfortunately. Well, this is an old legend dating back to the plague, but any evidence of it protecting people against sickness is just a placebo. There is no specific proof to back up this claim. And at number 3, we have being able to comfortably hold your breath for 10 seconds means you aren't infected. I remember when this went around, I held my breath. I'm like, okay, I'm not coughing. I'm definitely not infected. Like, this has got to be facts. Well, I don't even know where this myth came from. There might be some evidence that being able to hold your breath without tightness in your chest means that you actually don't have any respiratory issues. This was going like wildfire on Facebook. Family and friends were posting about this. A lot of people believe this, but even this is highly debated. Long story short, don't self-diagnose COVID-19. By holding your breath won't properly identify if you have the virus inside of you. You have to go get tested. Number 2 goes to ibuprofen will worsen symptoms. This was going around. A lot of people are talking about this. A lot of people believed this. Some national governments have perpetuated the idea that taking ibuprofen will make symptoms of the virus a lot worse, but there have been no evidence found to back this up. The WHO even sent out a tweet on March 18th because this was a huge problem. Well, they stated that they don't recommend against taking ibuprofen if you have the symptoms, but still that people should still be cautious of any usual side effects ibuprofens can cause. And finally, number 1, get this, the virus is a bioweapon. Okay, no. Since the first person was infected with the particular virus, and I don't know if we stopped the search for patient 0, I wonder who they are. I wonder if there's any way of even figuring that out. Well, it's been studied extensively, and there's been absolutely no evidence found in that it's anything other than naturally occurring virus. This myth probably originated because there is a coronavirus research lab in Wuhan where it all started in China, and people love to find somebody to blame, and this is whenever things happen beyond their control. But this is just another dumb, dangerous conspiracy theory. Well, there you guys have it. I was your host, Landon Dowling. That was the top 10 scary coronavirus myths that have been debunked. Let me know if I should make a part 2 in the comment section below. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you guys all in the next most amazing top 10 video.